YouTube? It's your boy D Hyde. I just want to welcome you guys back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, blessed day. Now in today's video, I am doing a review on the Bevel shaving system. So this is how everything looks inside the box. As you guys can see, we got the shaving brush, we got the shaving cream, the restoring balm, and the priming oil, all right? Along with some razor blades. And of course, this beautiful work of art right here, the Bevel safety razor, okay? So I'll be breaking down everything to you guys today. Try to give you guys as much information as I can about this product and you know, just to see how well it works. I've been looking forward to getting my hands on this product, man. I've seen it on YouTube, I've seen it on the internet, seen different reviews and stuff like that on it. And it was really interesting to me. Of course, I'm not gonna use it on my face because there's no way in hell this beautiful beard is coming off unless somebody has a big bag of money and maybe we can talk about it. But you know, I could definitely use it on my head. Now, when it comes to shaving my head, majority of the time, I'm always using my liners, okay? What I will do is I'll line my beard up and then I'll go straight to the head and just kind of clean up the head as much as I can. Now, the only downside to that is that I'm not able to get the hair down really low because you'll still be able to see the cul-de-sac back here, okay? AKA meteor impact, all right? And that's the only downside to it, man. Now, another thing that this kit came with was this little booklet right here. Okay, they have this little step-by-step booklet, man, which is really convenient. It shows you how to hold your razor at a 30-degree angle. It also shows you in the direction you should shave your face, always going with the grain, not against the grain. All right, it all depends on how your hair grows, either on your face or on your head. And then how to set up the straight razor, how to apply the prime, and how to get a nice lather using the shaving cream directly on the brush or in a bowl. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna basically go step by step by step, follow all the directions in order to see what kind of results I get, you know, after this shave, man. So I'm looking forward to giving this a shot, shaving the head down today. And what I did do too earlier was I kind of prepped the beard a little bit. What I tend to do is just kind of shave this down a little with the liners and just kind of fade this part in. That way I could just get the cutting. And once I'm done, I'm done. Now, when it comes to applying the blade to this, all you're gonna do is you're gonna unscrew the handle from here, all right? And you can just open this up, like so. Then you can take the blade and just set it right in there like that. Like so, handle, and screw it back on. Very simple, nice and sturdy. Now, one thing that's very important is that you guys have to follow the steps that they give you in order for you to see results. So basically what they're telling you is to go with the grain. Typically, the hair that's up under your neck right here grows more up, and then of course the hair that's on top up here grows down, okay? So you want to shave up at this angle from here, and then shave down on different angles. But you have to look at your beard or your head to see which directions your hair is growing in. That way you can shave in the same direction and avoid any issues when it comes to razor bumps. So just make sure you follow the directions of your hair, all right? The pattern your hair grows in, and you should be good to go. Now when it comes to using the priming oil, all right? And before applying the priming oil, it says that it's best to apply after taking a hot shower or wrapping a hot towel around your head to help open up your pores, all right? So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm not gonna take a shower, I'm just gonna wrap a hot towel around my head before applying the priming oil, all right? Now that I got my nice hot towel, let that sit on my head for a little bit, all right? Now, while the hot towel is on my head, I'll tell you guys the benefits of the priming oil, okay? It says here that it softens the hair and it calms the skin with lavender, olive and castor oils for smooth and easy razor glides while preventing tugging, nicks, and irritation, all right? So that is the benefit of using the priming oil first, all right, after the hot towel or the hot shower, all right? So I'm gonna let this sit on my head for a little longer. Now I should be good to go. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a nickel-size amount of the priming oil. All right, just rub this into my chrome dome. as you guys can see. This priming oil smells good, man. It smells really good. All right, so now that we have the oil rubbed in, the next step will be to grab your shaving brush. Now they do recommend that you soak this in hot water for 20 seconds. So that's what I'm gonna do here. All right, and just let this sit in there for 20 seconds. Just kind of move it around. Knock off some of the extra water that's on it and leave it nice and damp. And now we're gonna move on to the shaving cream. Now when it comes to the shaving cream, and I'm gonna read off the benefits for the shaving cream. It's specially formulated with glycerin and shea butter to create a rich, foamy, hydrating lather to lift coarse, curly hair, provide slick barrier between the skin and bevel razor, allowing safe, easy glides, cutting the hair close to the skin, but not underneath to prevent razor bumps, ingrown hairs, and razor burn. Infused with white and green teas. So that's what's in the Bevel shaving cream, all right? Good benefits. Let's see how well this works. Now the next step after soaking the brush for 20 seconds, you wanna use a nickel-sized amount directly on the brush, or you can put it in a separate bowl and create your lather that way. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it directly on the brush to see how well it lathers up on the head, all right? All right, I think that should be good enough. Now the next step will be to apply the shaving cream, all right? They recommend that you use this in a strong circular motion and also use speed and pressure to create a nice rich lather, all right? So let's give this a shot. Piece of the brush right here. And that's one thing I am noticing right away is that a couple of the hairs are coming out. But that's probably common. You know, for some of the loose ones to come out. All right, y'all, so that looks pretty whipped to me. Another thing that it tells you is don't take long strokes. Don't start from here at the crown and come all the way forward like that. What you wanna do is you wanna take short, little strokes to where you just hitting it and going and working down, okay? So you start from here at the crown again and just little small strokes and just working your way down and then start again, okay? Until everything is complete. Remember, no long strokes, just short little strokes, all right? And let's see how well this works out. And another key thing is let the safety razor do the work for you. And what I mean by that is that you don't have to apply any pressure when using a safety razor because it's top heavy and it's gonna do all the work for you. So you don't have to press hard and scrape your scalp with it. Just let it do all the work for you. Set it on your head and just let it glide across your skin. All right, let's get this thing started, man. You don't want to keep going over the same spot too many times, so just make sure when you hit that first spot, you move on to the next spot. The whole thing to this and preventing razor bumps is to give it one nice clean pass to where it's nice and shaven down and move on to the next spot. Because if you keep going over it, keep messing with it, and then you might run into some problems, all right? So try to get one nice clean pass the first time. Now let's go at it again. How everything came out on this side. No nicks, no scratches, no irritation. Let's continue on this side and then I'll wrap everything up. All right, you guys, so now that everything is shaven down, the last thing you want to do is you want to rinse your head or your face, depending on where you're shaving, with some cold water to help close your pores. All right. Now the last and final step would be to apply the restoring balm. Now this is an alcohol-free restoring balm with vitamin E, aloe vera, tea tree oil, and witch hazel. Instantly cools, moisturizes, and soothes the skin while helping with preventing bumps and irritation. So those are all the goodies that's in this thing. Now let's apply it. Now it says you're gonna take a nickel size amount and just put it into your palm, like so. And just rub it into your chrome dome. All right, fellas, so that's pretty much it, man. Everything is complete. Followed all the directions, step by step by step into the end. Didn't switch anything up. Like I said, just followed all the directions and steps that they give you in the little booklet, all right? Now, only time will tell if I have any ill effects from shaving my head with that safety razor, especially for back here, because I did go a little lower just to kind of test it out to see if I would have any kind of razor bumps or any type of issues back there. But you know, I'm looking forward to seeing you know, what the results are, maybe within the next couple days or even a week. The head does have like a tingling sensation right now going on. It could be the tea tree and everything else that was in that that balm, but it feels good. It feels refreshing. The head feels nice and clean, smells good. Now, one thing I have to say is that this shaving kit was made for people that suffer with razor bumps, razor burns, ingrown hairs, those type of things. This will probably be right up your alley to kind of help you with whatever situation that's going on with your skin or your face when it comes to shaving. And I know for a lot of guys out there, man, you have to shave your face, especially if you're in the military or, you know, you have some type of corporate job. Just depending on what field you're in, you have to shave your face. For a lot of us, I know that, you know, it's not a trend, it's more of a lifestyle to be a bald-headed man. If you're shaving your head and, you know, you're running into the same problems as far as razor bumps and stuff like that, you may want to look into a system like this. Now, when it comes to some of the pros and cons, you know, like I said, it was a great experience using all the tools. The only problem I had was probably the brush, just because I did notice that a few hairs came out, but it could be just that because it's new, some of the hairs are not tied down right, you know, and a couple of them came out or whatever the case is, but time will tell with that also. Now let's talk a little bit about the pros. Now, the one key thing that stood out the most to me has to be this safety razor right here. Now, not just because the way it looks, it also handled really well, you know. I can really feel the weight on it compared to something else that I have here. It's a little shorter. This is more compact. Now, this did a decent job, but using this compared to using this, which is a little lighter and this is a lot heavier, it just felt like it just, you know, did all the work for me, to where, because it's so top heavy, I just had to place it on my head and just let it glide across my scalp. That way you don't have to really apply a lot of pressure and push down, and just let the safety razor do all the work for you. Now, one last thing that I want to share with you guys before I get out of here is that when it comes to shaving, the most important thing you have to remember in shaving, and I had to educate myself on this, is that you have to figure out the pattern your hair grows in. Now, they always tell you to shave with the grain, all right, in the direction your hair grows. Now, in some cases, and I've seen this in my nephew, he has a different hair pattern. Like, his hair kind of swirls in certain spots to where his hair is not straight forward. It kind of like goes to the side or has different angles. And you'll probably find that you know, in facial hair also. And that's just one of the key things when it comes to shaving, is figuring out the pattern on how your hair grows, all right? And you stick to that pattern, you know, you try not to go against the grain, and you should have really good results when it comes to shaving, all right? Now, if that doesn't work, the last thing I could recommend is probably just sticking with some liners. That's gonna take the hair down nice and low without you have to worrying about all those razor bumps and stuff like that. So those are some things to consider, man, when shaving, some things to look into. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. All the links and information will be in the description box. So listen, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is your boy D Hyde. You guys have a wonderful, blessed week, man. Take care of yourselves, be safe, and I'll holler at you guys next time. All right, peace out.